Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. I'm Jill Hydrick, and today's a super fun one and could change your life. Why I'm saying that is because today we are talking about moving to South Carolina and how it could change your life. I'm being serious. There's a lot of great knowledge on this one, and yes, it's probably directly what you're looking for. All right, let's check it out. I'm Jill Hydrick, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, welcome! And while you're here, you're going to want to hit that subscribe button down below along with that notification bell. That way you don't miss a single video when I drop a new one about me telling you everything there is to know about moving or living in the entire Columbia, South Carolina area. I'm a licensed realtor here in the state of South Carolina, which means I can help you move to my great state of South Carolina. Feel free to call, text, or email me. Please reach out if there's anything I can do for you. I would love to help. With that being said, let's talk about changing your life. Let's talk about South Carolina. So this video was inspired after talking to a handful of clients at an event I did recently, where they were all kind of talking about just literally how their lives have changed since moving here to South Carolina. So I thought this would be a great topic to talk about with you. Number one, this is going to be an obvious one, maybe, but that's just going to be the sheer amount of activity. You'll probably see an increase in your life activities when you come to South Carolina. The weather is great, and there's so much stuff to do here outdoors that people just can't help but get out and exercise and just improve their overall fitness. The number one thing I see from my clients once they get here is they end up doing more than just boating and fishing on Lake Murray. They started to go to outdoor concerts and have fun. I'll hear about their drive to the mountains for a day of hiking, or I'll see them at Soda City Market on a Saturday morning. Getting here and just enjoying what South Carolina has to offer was really the spark that just kind of changed their lifestyle. It's so good to see that. Our weather is a big culprit of wanting to increase your activity levels. It's going to impact your day-to-day life the biggest, because I'll talk to clients from New York and they're like, hey, we can't go outside for 6 months out of the year because it's so dang cold. Don't get me wrong. We can get plenty hot in the summer, but it does cool off in the evenings, and you'll see the kids out playing or adults out on the pickleball courts for some fun. The spring and fall are my absolute favorite times of the year. The mornings and the evenings are nice and crisp, but it's sunny and warm during the day, so you can do almost anything. It might even be warm enough to go swimming. You can go for a walk on the riverfront trails, or you can bike the Harbison State Forest. Winters are pretty mild here as well, and it doesn't stop folks from running outside, playing tennis, or playing pickleball. Every couple of years, we will get the excitement of seeing some snow. If that happens, the whole city pretty much shuts down for the day. But we all know the snow will be gone soon, sometimes even before the next day. There's a really good food scene nightlife here in Columbia. It's sort of unique because technically we're not considered a big city, which is nice because it's so much more accessible. It's so easy to get downtown, unlike a real big city like LA or New York or close by Atlanta. So if you live in or out in Irma or Lexington area, it's zero problem to go downtown to Columbia and have a nice dinner at the restaurants there. No matter where you decide to live, you'll have all kinds of dining options. You can easily just stay where you're at. There are food trucks, bars and grills, and local breweries everywhere. So what you like downtown, you can also find those finer restaurants or smaller mom and pop restaurants in Lexington, the Northeast, and Irma too. Picking where you want to live could very well be predicted on the style and feel of the atmosphere of what you have in each little area that best fits your needs, especially on a day-to-day or a week-to-week basis. Moving on from food, let's talk about job growth. Okay, now there are so many different industries that thrive here in South Carolina and Columbia. We're not too heavily invested in some areas where you might become fearful. For example, some states are so reliant on oil that, hey, if the oil market shuts down, right, a lot of people are troubled. Same with tech. in South Carolina, we're very diversified when it comes to the industries out here that are booming, from tech, medical, and military, as well as real estate. So there's a ton of opportunity for people coming here to really enhance their careers. And a lot of these jobs, you can do them remotely. So that means you don't have to live on one side of town or the other to keep your commute short. You can really pick and decide where to live based on your lifestyle. You are that much more likely to actually go out and do what you want to do because you're already in the area you want to be. It's a win-win. This one might seem a little subjective, but it's very, very real for South Carolina. And that is just that people are kind here. People are nice, and for the most part, treat each other with respect. I was just talking to a couple. I won't say where they used to live because I don't want to talk about another place. But they couldn't believe how friendly we are here in South Carolina. They said it took a while to remember to wave to everyone as you drive through the subdivision. Just seeing so many people out walking was a change for them. But they always felt so good after receiving a friendly wave wherever they go. It's true. You'll be in a grocery line and it's nothing unusual to strike up a conversation while standing in line. And the other thing I often hear, that it's so easy to make friends here. So as you're moving into a new neighborhood, I mean, it's kind of like going to school the first day, right? You don't know anyone. It can be kind of awkward. All my clients say, man, we have so many good friends in the neighborhood. We love the neighborhood. That just seems to be a very recurring theme that we see from people again and again. All right, another point for you is the future investment opportunities that are here in South Carolina. Not only just in business, but in the real estate as well. South Carolina's economy is great, and you can definitely take advantage of investment properties here in the Columbia area. Our average single-family home is still under $300,000, and the rental market is strong. So you may as well invest in your own backyard. There is so much growth that South Carolina has yet to see. I'm telling you, there's going to be a time in the not so distant future that you'd be like, man, I wish I would have bought something in 2022 or earlier. Of course, if I can be of any help of changing your life with a move to South Carolina, call or text the number on the screen. I'd love to help you. Have a great week.